The use of technology is vital for small businesses to grow and compete with larger companies and to effectively serve their customers daily. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has released a new report on the impact of technology on small businesses. And joining us to talk about the findings is Jordan Crenshaw, Senior Vice President of the Chamber's Technology Engagement Center. So thank you so much for joining us. Let's get a big picture view, though. How are small businesses utilizing the latest technology, including artificial intelligence?
Jordan, 95% of small businesses are actually using at least one type of technology platform. And some of the most popular uses are things like marketing and promotion, communicating with customers, doing accounting and payroll management, as well as processing sales too. But I thought what was most interesting from this report is that a quarter of small businesses are already using AI for things like marketing. So it is a technology that small businesses are realizing will give them an edge in the future.
Well, can you touch then on the impact that this is making on those small businesses using this technology?
So we released a report last year and found that small businesses that use tech were more likely to weather COVID-19 better. Those same types of trends were found in this year's report. And what we found was that small businesses that use multiple tech platforms actually reported higher sales, profits, and even employees. And 78% even reported that tech platforms help them cope with inflation and prevent them from having to pass on costs to consumers. And even in Florida, for example, Floridian small businesses, 80% of them actually have reported that tech helped them compete with larger businesses.
Okay, well, what other technologies besides AI are small businesses utilizing?
So nearly 4 in 5 are actually using social media to communicate with customers. Nearly half are using things like digital payments and point of sale tools. And taking it back to AI a little bit, though, those companies that are using it actually reported a 12-point difference between their peers who aren't using AI in terms of a likelihood of seeing an increase in profits. And 39% of small businesses are actively considering using AI in the future.
So are there concerns with this? I know we hear a lot about it, right? Could go either way with people's opinion on this, but should we be regulating it? And what should we be doing? What should we be aware of?
So actually earlier this year, the U.S. Chamber had a report released by its own independent AI commission that made some pretty simple recommendations with regard to regulating AI. Anything that comes out of regulatory agencies should be risk-based. There shouldn't be a pause or a moratorium on AI. But we should be looking at ways to embrace innovation, but also prevent one-size-fits-all approaches from helping us compete with countries like China. Small businesses, though, have told us 70% of them are worried that if they lose access to data, it will harm their operations. And a majority of small businesses have told us that they're really worried about having to incur costs for complying with out-of-state privacy and AI and other tech regulations. So that's why it's so key that Congress adopt a national AI framework that's risk-based and also a single national privacy law for the whole country.
Okay, well, where can we go for more information on all this or get some more resources?
If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at uschamber.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Jordan, for helping us out with that today. And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone out there, just head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.